All right, in this video, I want to go over a strategy for writing really long, detailed articles for the search engines, and I primarily put in this extra time and effort on my authority sites and sites that I really care about. So how I first came across this strategy is that I was at a high-level SEO mastermind, and at the time I was using my WordPress post tag stuffing method, and I was getting a lot of traction, getting a ton of organic traffic. It was working really well, but I couldn't figure out why it wasn't duplicatable and scalable. It wasn't scaling very well with other sites I was trying it on at the time, or at least it was taking quite a while to get some traction, but it was working really well with this one site. And so I brought this up to the people in the group and told them what I was doing with the tag stuffing, and they just kind of looked at me like, you're an idiot, like you should not be doing this at all, this is stupid. And I tried to take it with a grain of salt because it was obviously working for me. I had the results to prove and to show, but they were like, yeah, this is not a good long-term strategy, this is what you need to be doing instead, which is basically this kill hummingbird method by Jerry West. So Jerry was one of the guys at this SEO mastermind, and he's got a lot of great SEO information and plugins and tools out there. You should definitely check him out. But basically what this method entails, and it kind of comes down to, is making a really long article that addresses as many of these long tail keywords as possible. And this idea wasn't new to me, but they basically said that Google would rather rank one piece of content for 100 different keywords than 100 separate articles for those individual keywords. And so that made a lot of sense. So this is just a different approach for ranking in the search engines, and it's a way to really outdo your competition, because most people aren't going to take the time and the effort to write long, extensive, high-value articles. But if nothing else, it's definitely going to increase the time on your site, which is going to improve the ranking naturally. So a simple way to do this, even if you're not a writer, that I found is to plug in your root keyword into a keyword tool like the one I've shown in this course so far, and basically just go down the list and pull out some of these long tail keywords and put them in a separate text file or document that you can write a little blurb about each one of these long tail keywords and kind of address. And then maybe write your couple sentences about each of these topics, and then arrange those sentences and paragraphs that you've put together in a logical way that just kind of flows naturally. And I promise you, when you get done with this exercise, you're going to have a very thorough article that's probably a couple thousand words long, and it's probably not going to take you that long to do it. I know for me, I don't really consider myself a writer when it comes to articles or cranking out articles very fast, but I was able to do this and create on average probably like 2,000 word articles. And I don't know, it may have taken me, let's say tops an hour or something, but you've got a really meaty article that you can repurpose and use over and over again. So you can duplicate that article on multiple sites. You can spin it and stretch that content over and over again. So, you're not just working hard once on this one article. You can get a lot out of these articles if you spend the time, take the time to invest in creating them. So, and then if they don't naturally rank on their own over time, you can give them a little backlink love and boost using a link building software like MoneyRobot. And you can just plug in your money site, either the root or the exact URL that you're looking to boost that article is on for that particular page or post, and then you can plug in your keywords to MoneyRobot, start a campaign, and then just let it do its thing. So this is just another angle, another way to kind of leverage these long tail keywords and make the most of them. This is definitely not a spammy way. It's going to take a little bit more time. That's why I said for this particular method, this is the one that I use on all of my authority websites that I really care about. So add this method to your arsenal, and you're going to really stand out and set yourself apart from all the other SEO competition out there.